Hi guys, welcome back to part 4. This is the last part of my story. I will upload an extra part. Then I start a new story. I don't know how long I will do it. It will probably only be a 2-part. If someone has a wish for a story, you can write to me via wit. Hope you enjoy. Omega's talking here. And Alpha's here. The day Utsuma kissed Sakusa. Sakusa's point of view. Why did it hurt so much to see Kita? Utsu belongs to me? He has my bite mark on his neck and not that of Kita, so why does Kita bother me? Does he really love him? No, he wouldn't kissed me if he did. Or did he do it because of the bite mark and my pheromones? Is this kid mine? He smells familiar. Could it be that when I slept with it so he got pregnant? But why didn't he say anything when the boy is mine? Can we stay, Daddy? To watch Papa practice? But he called Kita Daddy? So is Kita his father? If the boy is not from Kita, he would not pretend that he is Utsu's alpha. The boy is definitely from Kita. Sakusa wasn't listening to what they were saying. He was too lost in his thoughts. Until Utsuma went to Kita and kissed him. Shino ran to Utsuma and Kita and hugged their legs. They both ruffled his hair. Sakusa looked at the scenery. Sakusa felt like his heart was about to fall apart into thousands of little pieces. Watching his Omega with another alpha was the worst he'd seen in years. To be precise, since the day he managed to drive his Omega off his side. The day he slept with Utsuma and immediately afterwards told him he needed a break from the relationship. Right. He's with Kita and they have a child. Together? I should better stay away from Utsuma. I don't want to bring him any misfortune. When we're close together, I couldn't hold back my pheromones. Since he wears my mark, he couldn't resist even if he wanted to. Right? As long as Utsu is happy with Kita, I'll leave him alone. As soon as he was out of the locker room, he ran to the gym. Everything is fine now? Yeah. We could clarify what had to be clarified. Where is Tsuma? Kita came. Utsuma is still with Kita. I'm sure they are still talking to each other. Oh? Kita is here? So is Shino here too? Yeah. His son is with them. I will go and get Utsuma so that we can start training. The others should start to running in. We're late enough already. After Utsuma came back. Hey, Tsum is back. Is everything alright? Yeah. Why do you smell like Sakusa? Shit, I put my pheromones on him? I didn't mean to. Why was I so stupid to put my fucking pheromones on him? It was clear that Bokuto couldn't keep his mouth shut. You didn't cheat on Kita? No, not directly. Can we just practice? What do you mean by not directly? Utsu is right, it wasn't actually cheating. Utsuma belongs to me. I'm his alpha after all. It is the other way around. Actually, he's cheating on me for the last 4 years? But that is ultimately my fault. I managed it to drove him away from me. So I can't blame him for choosing Kita. Back then I kept pushing him away. If I hadn't done that, would he have been with me today and not with Kita? Can we please not talk about it? I want to practice that I can go home to my alpha. Go home to my alpha? Wow. That hurt to hear. I'm your alpha? But you will never come back to me, will you? Yeah. After training, when Osamu was in the gym. Why do you smell different? Oh shit, he looks angry. Are you kidding me? What is this asshole doing here? And why do you smell like him? Shit, he looks like he wanted to kill me. I kissed him and he's my teammate. Why? What about Kida? What about him? Atsu is mine? He's my Omega, not Kida's. Shit, I need to get out. Sakusa feels tears threatening to fall. He almost ran out. He went to the next toilet, where his tears finally rolled down his cheeks. He cried uncontrollably and let out all the pain of the day. After Sakusa finally calmed down, he went to the locker room to pick up his things and went straight home. When he got home, he took a short shower. After he got dressed, he called his cousin Komori. Komori is the only person he really trusted, besides Itsumo, of course. He always turned to Komori when he had a problem. Komori was also of great help when Sakusa had to deal with the breakup. After Sakusa found out that Itsumo was pregnant with Kida's child, Sakusa closed himself more and more. He hardly ate properly. He couldn't sleep well either. He didn't let anyone get close to him. His parents had a hard time getting close to Sakusa at all in the beginning. After a while he let them in again. But for a long time, he blamed his father for the breakup. If he hadn't forced him to break up, he would never have lost his Omega. The only one who got close to Sakusa was Komori. Only Komori managed to get Sakusa to eat properly. He even managed to talk him into therapy, which helped Sakusa a lot. He still goes to his therapist sometimes. On call between Sakusa and Komori. Hey cousin, what's up? He is here. Hello to you too. Shut up. He is in my team. Who? Atsu. Oh? Did you speak to him? Yeah, we even kissed. Yeah? Great? No, not really. Why? He already has an alpha? So he cheated on his alpha? No, not exactly. What do you mean? You are confusing me. The mark on his neck is mine? So you're his alpha? No, I don't think he consider me as his alpha. What? You're so confusing? He is my Omega. But I'm not his alpha? Why? For him Kida is his alpha? That's what Itsu said to me. He said it? He would choose Kida over me? Then you have to fight for him? No, I will not take his happiness from him. I will stay away from him. You shouldn't, but it's your decision. It just hurt to be near him. What do you mean? To be near him but to be so far away? To smell him and to smell Kida on him. You know my opinion. You should fight for him and win him back. But if you think you can't, then you should try to avoid him. Thanks Mori, hear you soon. Bye cousin. The next day after practice. Sakusa, can we talk? Shit. I would like to, but I know he just wants to tell me I should stay away from him and not release my pheromones again near him. No, I need to go home. Sakusa went home as fast as he could. Was he really just telling me to stay away from him? Or am I wrong? Did he want to talk about something else? No, he probably wants to tell me to stay away from him. Yeah, that was it. Or that I never should kiss him again. Next day. Can we talk now or after practice, Sakusa? No, not in front of the team, and I have to go after practice. Why does he want to talk to me that bad? Probably to reject me once and for all. I don't want to hear him rejecting me. I am hurt enough already. I know he chose Kida over me. I don't want to hear it. After 2 weeks. Sakusa, Kiyomi, you've been avoiding me long enough. I wanted to wait until you're ready to talk to me, but I can't take it any longer. Can we talk to each other, please? Sakusa stopped and turned around. Sakusa looked very angry and hurt. The last 2 weeks have not been easy for him either. He wanted to be near Itsuma, but he knew he couldn't hold back and would kiss him again. He only wants the best for Itsuma, so he wanted to stay away from him. Sakusa doesn't want to bring any problems into the relationship between Kida and Itsuma. Sakusa thought Itsuma is truly happy with Kida. What do you want? Can't you just leave me alone? Why can't he just leave me? It hurts. Why? Why does he rejected me over and over again? What did I do? Please, can we talk? Shouldn't you go home to your alpha and your son? His son? He isn't my alpha and you know it. And Shino isn't his son? Wait. What, Shino is not from Kida? Could he really be my son? Then whose son is he? Sakusa was about to cry. The whole situation was too much for him. His emotions were mixed. He hoped Shino is his son. That would mean Itsuma didn't slept with someone else, but that would also mean that Itsuma lied to him the whole time. That he have kept his son away from him. What do you think? Shino is your son? What? He is yours. Why didn't you tell me? I had the right to know that I have a son. I would have been there for you and Shino. I know that you would have come back to me if I had told you. That's why I didn't told you. You wanted a break from us? I always did everything to support you, but you were the one who pushed me away over and over again. Whenever you had a problem you pushed me away and didn't try to face your problems with me. I wasn't ready for a child at the time, and certainly not if I was afraid that you would push me away again at every petty thing. I needed an alpha that I could count on. So Kida offered to pretend that he's my alpha. I love you very much, Omi. But it wouldn't have worked out back then. You said you needed time, but back then I didn't have any more time. If I had told you then you would have been forced to be by my side. But I wanted you to be free. With your phobia it would have been torture to have a child. I wanted you to be happy. Back then I thought you'd be better off without me. But why Kida? You know how jealous I was about your friendship with Kida? I wondered if you had something with each other before we split up. I didn't know if he was the reason you didn't even try to fight for me. Couldn't you have asked someone else to do it? We broke up after you marked me. I was marked without an alpha and pregnant. I hadn't another choice. He was the only one I could trust. In the 4 years Kida and I never slept together. The only thing we did is kissing so no one would suspect. I know I wasn't easy back then. I didn't want you to see how broken I really was. I was still young and I was afraid you'd leave me if you saw how broken I was. So I always pushed you away when my phobia got worse or I had some other problem. I was really stupid. I would never have left you because of your phobia. Do you actually know how much I loved you? I would have done anything to help you. It hurt a lot every time you pushed me away from you. I thought you wouldn't trust me. I trusted you Itsu, more than anyone in the world. I was just terrified of losing you. My father made me break up with you back then, but I couldn't. So I thought we could take a break so I could clear things up with my dad. I didn't want to lose you, but my plan didn't go as planned. In the end I lost you. Because I broke up. I was so stupid. At the time, I thought you had someone else. You had a lot of contact with Ushijima back then and I thought you had feelings for him. Whenever you called you were always so happy. I thought you wanted a break so you could see if you had a chance. I was so stupid. I didn't mean to be hurt if you chose him. But I was the one who hurted you and chose someone else. Ashijima was just a friend. You're the only one I've ever loved, it, so I still love you. We were both not ready to be a family then. We both had too many doubts ourselves, but I am now ready to be a family with you and Shino. I know we will have to work to talk to each other and not rush to conclusions. And so I want you back. I've missed you every day. Come back to me, please. But what about the little Omega girl? Ain't you with her? I tried to tell you 2 years ago that Shino is your son. But when I did, you were already with that girl? What girl? I went to your college and saw you with this girl. You hugged. You seem so happy with her, so I thought it would be better if I stay with Kita. What? Oh, she's my sister? She visits me? She lives in America. Oh, so you're not with someone? No, I only love you? Then our whole situation in the last 4 years was just a big misunderstanding? I need my alpha and Shino needs his father. I would love it if you were part of my life again. I want you in my family. I love you, Omi. Sakusa starts to cry. He couldn't believe that after 4 years he finally got his Omega back. He was so happy that Utsumo is not in love with Kita. Utsumo immediately hugged Sakusa. What is wrong? Did I said something wrong? No, you didn't say anything wrong. I'm just so happy that I finally got you back. This was all I ever wanted. So are you mine again? Only if you're mine? They shared a passionate kiss. I still have a little question for you. Would anyone want to draw a cover picture for my next story? If someone is interested, you can write to me via my Wit account, Sakuatsu Heart. I tell you my ideas on what you can create a picture. I would do it myself, but I draw like an elementary school student. I apologize for the grammatical errors. I write my stories in German and then translate them with Google Translator. Disclaimer: the characters and pictures do not belong to me, only the story belongs to me. Everything else belongs to the rightful owners. If you like the story, leave me a like. I'm still working on the extra part. Write me a comment how you liked the story. Don't forget to follow. If someone wants a video, please let me know it. I will try to write your ideas as best as possible. Thanks for watching my story. See you next